Look, banks don't want you to know this, but new businesses are pulling 100K in cash from business credit cards. Completely legal. And it's completely possible too. Even if your business is brand new, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how everything works, step by step. And stick around until the end because I'll be showing you how to turn your credit cards into real cash, all without getting shut down as well. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Chess. I've secured well over 400K in total business funding for my businesses, and I help business owners and entrepreneurs just like yourself secure funding for their businesses as well. So that's how you know everything I teach here, it is based off real world experiences, either from myself or from my client's current journey. So let's start by clearing something up. What actually counts as a new business? This is very important because it also determines how the banks look at you. If your LLC is less than 2 years old, or if you don't even have an LLC at all, or if your business makes under 10K a month, banks will consider you as a brand new business. Even if you've been hustling for years, if you don't have the right paperwork or revenue, they'll treat you like you're just starting out. And this leads to the biggest problem. Why so many new businesses get denied for funding? And traditional lenders, they do want to see tax returns, steady bank statements, proof of income, and actually a track record of you managing the debt. If you're missing all of that, it will classify you as high risk. That's why loans don't work for most people just starting out. But it doesn't mean that you're stuck. Here's what the game changes. Instead of going the loan route, you take a smarter path, the 0% interest business credit card route. And they don't require any documentation. All they care about is your personal credit and how well structured your business is. And if you got that in order, you can start pulling some serious funding fast. In fact, we've helped clients stack multiple cards from getting 50K, 100K, even 150K plus without showing any single tax return. Now you're probably wondering, what exactly do you need to qualify? So let me break this all down for you. Ideally, you want over a 700 credit score or over 720. The more the higher, the better. But 680 is the minimum to work with. Keep your utilization low from 2 to 10%. That's my personal sweet spot I like to keep it in. And you should have at least a year of credit history. The longer, the better. 5 years is the minimum. No recent late payments, collections, or bankruptcies. And you want to make sure that your existing cards have at least a decent limit because if your highest limit is 2K, I guarantee you there's no bank that will give you 50. I had a client who had a credit age of 6 months, but he had a clean file. We applied for the right strategy, and he ended up pulling 50K from one bank alone. Once you're approved, this is where it gets really powerful. Business credit cards do not report on your personal credit. That means you can max them completely out, and your personal scores stay untouched at the same time. So your minimum payments are low, usually anywhere from 1% of your balance, and you also earn rewards on top of your expenses. Best of all this is you pay 0% for up to 18 months. So you're basically getting free money to grow your business. And as long as you know how to use it correctly, you're in the clear. So let's get to what you really came for. How do you turn that credit into actual cash that you can use? So let me show you two proven ways to do this. First, we have the invoice method, and here's how it works. We have player one, ideally someone you trust. They send you an invoice, and you have player two, which is you, pays it using the business credit card. Then once player one receives the funds, they wire it back to you. And yes, there's going to be a processing fee anywhere from 3 to 6%. But now that you got the cash in hand, you're able to make moves. And a pro tip for you, use different names and addresses between the senders and the receivers to reduce the chances of the transaction getting flagged. Second option for you is to use a liquidation partner. These are vetted services that convert credit into cash for a very small fee. I've seen anywhere from 4 to 6%. They're fast, reliable, much less likely to get shut down as well. So the cash, it usually hits your account anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks, maybe even less than that. And here's a bonus tip for you. Always deposit that money into a different bank than the one you're using on your issued credit card. So if your card is from Chase, deposit the funds into Bank of America. That way you avoid red flags and a lot of unnecessary headaches of them shutting you down. Now, Before you jump into this, here's what you should absolutely not do. Don't try to pay yourself directly with the card. The banks will catch it. They're not dumb. Don't rely on balance transfers. They're slow and limits are usually very small. Don't max out your cards unless you have a real plan in place. And definitely don't liquidate your cards and deposit the funds into the same bank that they came from. That's going to be the fast track way to get your account shut down. So, why does this strategy work so well and what are the risks? Of course, there's some risk to this. It works because it's fast. You can access 100K plus in just weeks. There's no paperwork, no personal score impact, and zero interest gives you real breathing room for your business to grow. So here's the warning that I have for you. If you mess it up, your cards can get shut down and you'll still owe them money as well. And once the 0% promo ends, you could be hit from anywhere from 20 to 30% interest. And that's why you need a solid strategy to make your money back before the promotion period expires. And listen, I know this can sound like a lot, tracking promo periods, moving money, setting up new LLCs, and it's not easy to figure it out all on your own. And that's why I built Exit Plan Funds, where we help every single one of our clients not just secure the funds, but also build a full game plan to renew their 0% interest periods year after year. So you never have to stay stuck. You never have to pay interest unless it's part of your strategy. So if you do need help one-on-one to secure 100K plus in business funding, or you want it completely done for you, apply to join my mentorship or my done for you program in the links in the description below or in the pinned comments below as well. This is Cashflow Ches. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.